All right, well, he's been there before, but he hasn't done that. This lightweight contender worked exceedingly hard to get back to a championship setting, and this may be his last title shot if he doesn't get the win tonight.
Yeah, you can't not get there twice. When you're there, you gotta win, or you don't get the opportunity again. This guy put his head down and went right back to work from the moment he heard and still. He said that at some point, we would put the belt around his waist. He would put in the work. He would prepare. He's back here now, John, and he intends to be the champion.
And when you suffer a setback, there are two ways to go. And this man went on the right trajectory. Really good to see him get back here, and now we find out if he's got the goods to be a champion. So tonight we get another look at the decorated lightweight champion, Islam Makhachev. This is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Such a nuanced game on the ground. Outstanding striker as well, and puts his belt on the line yet again tonight.
Yeah, you know, John, he puts his belt on the line. This guy does everything so well. He's so well-rounded, he's so skilled, he's so gifted, and he is so confident in his ability to go and get you. It's that simple. I'm gonna get you. I'll get my hands locked, I'll throw you to the ground, and I will make you engage with me on my terms. That has allowed him to become the champion, and tonight, he has even more of an advantage because there's the boy, Hasbullah.
Hasbullah entrenched in the corner of Islam Makhachev, and we'll probably have a photo shoot later if fans are interested to see how it goes for Makhachev tonight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, RENATO MOICANO. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo world champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man has proven a lead as well. A true 5-tool player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division. Leg kick. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing the shots.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land. Now some separation from his clinch position.
So more output, at least in the early going. All right, no surprise to see the BJJ fighter engage in the clinch here early against the wrestler. Hopefully the crowd will be mature and let them fight out.
The wrestler loves the clinch also, but it's not where he's most comfortable. He's most comfortable exploding into his opponent. This jiu-jitsu fighter wants to be in close, wants to be in tight, and that's exactly where he is right now. Awesome double change. Great timing. Nice shot lands from the bottom. Oh, he's got the choke.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. Just gotta be careful here. Big ground and pound. He's
fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Moicano's in half guard. Working out of the half guard here.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base.
Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission deep. Jeff, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
So many layers to Islam Makhachev's game when it comes to the trips and the wrist control and everything else. This has been a grappling clinic thus far tonight.
A beautiful grappling clinic. And John, it isn't limited to just the takedowns. It's the takedowns. It's the submissions. It's the leg attacks. He does so many things to try to get you in the position that he wants you in. Tonight he has found so much success in doing that, and anytime he fights at this level with this much success, you expect him to be far ahead. And that's exactly where we are right now.
Lands with the ground and pound here. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, buddy, let's punch into that clinch this round. All right? He has no answer for your clinch. He's not defending the right way. He's open for those knees, those elbows. All of that is working great.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
Second round underway. All right, here we go with our next round. And DC, you've spoken a lot about ground and pound skills and how it's a little bit of a lost art in modern-day mixed martial arts. Certainly not for this young man.
No, and he does it in the old school way, right?
Yeah.
Nowadays, you push a guy to the side of the octagon and use it as a barrier to get up. Not with this guy. He stuffs your head in the corner, he gains his posture, and he just starts dropping hammers until eventually you're going to turn to your knees. He'll take your neck and choke you, or he'll just put you back down. It's crazy to watch him dictate his opponent's actions with his power from this position. Not many guys can generate that type of power. You got to go back to guys like Mark Munoz. They used to call him the Filipino smashing machine because he was so good with his ground and pound, and this guy shows that same exact type of approach.
All right, different round, but same approach out of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. I'm not sure if there is an injury, but his ground game is so strong, he hasn't made any effort to take the fight there.
I don't understand when you possess that skill, when you're so good on the ground, he's so strong in positions, he does such a great job of finding submissions. I don't know why he wouldn't spin the vast majority of the fight there. Tonight he is fighting a very confusing style of fight, and I just don't get it.
Makhachev's in half guard.
Oh, he's attacking choke now.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. Oh, he's getting submitted.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Under 3 minutes now to go, round two. Moicano's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied.
Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Champ, look at that redness underneath. Oh, he smells blood in the water. Gotta start looking for the finish here. Strong knee attempt, but it's blocked. Takedown defense holds up. Right now, a little separation between the two fighters. Takedown defense is there. Right now, they separate. Under 2 minutes now to go. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Makhachev gets the takedown, could be big here.
Don't let him strike you, you gotta hold the wrist.
Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Another ground and pound strike lands. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action.
Fight.
Beautiful jab there by the champ.
Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Moicano. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. 30 seconds to go in the round. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Now some separation. Well-timed overhand there by Islam Pasha.
If this guy doesn't move his head, his night is about to end.
Final seconds.
Big right hook by the champ. Good round.
All right, bud, sit down. Take a deep breath. Now listen, we probably lost that round, okay? The only reason we lost is because you're waiting on it. I need you to be...
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, here we go, DC. Our next round is underway, and he's chasing some punch stat records tonight. That was some serious volume and efficiency in the previous round.
Normally you see that in boxing, where a guy just throws so many strikes. Oh, it landed. He hurt it. That was lightning fast, that right hand. Beautiful job getting those hands up. Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight. He's going to guillotine.
Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Inside mount.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev. Nice positional control here.
Look at him, he's setting up a choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
Looks to me like he's got that submission close.
Starting to get deep, looks like he's gonna get the finish.
Oh, that's gotta be it, come on.
That is so deep.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent and back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast.
John, you know I love popcorn.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out. You gotta be careful, arm bar. Arms in deep.
Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me. Well, on paper, it looked like a grappling advantage for him coming in, and largely, DC, that's the way it's played out. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight.
He's got it all going, J.A. This is a dream for him. The takedown early, the ground control, really starting to wear at the gas tank of his opponent.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Moicano's now dealing with a cheek cut. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Wow. Oh, he's in a world of trouble now.
Caught that kick there.
Lands a big elbow there. So you got to question the fight IQ at some point. He's got an outstanding offensive takedown game. His ground and pound strikes are vicious, yet hasn't done any of that.
He's listened to the stories, John. He's listened to the stories. He's allowed for this guy to be bigger and badder than he truly is. He's allowed for this man to become such a specimen, such a problem, that he is ignoring his greatest skill.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer theoretically to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Making all these shots count. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Moicano. Good, solid strike on the ground. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Looking to land the right hand, he misses. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. He's looking to land the right, just out of range.
Great defense. That punch had no chance.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
Great timing on that double leg.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, big elbow.
Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts.
Moicano's got a lot of weapons on both sides as he switches his stance here. Oh, doubling up on the knee. Nice. Nicely done. Staying busy in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. All right, so a seminal blow earlier in the round. It wasn't a knockdown, but it was certainly a stunner that caught his attention.
Oh, I mean, he got hurt bad. to see him still standing. That just shows the toughness that he has to be still standing after taking such a damaging shot. Oh, stuck in the guillotine. How in the world did he escape that submission?
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Nicely done. Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. Immediately gets the underhook. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? 30 seconds to go in this one. Gets to the single collar tie now. Oh, he is hurting for certain. "15 seconds to go."
Nice body shot.
Nice shot outside by the champion.
Stop.
20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
5th and final round forthcoming.
All right, let's go, bro.
Beautiful block there.
Trying to hammer that lead leg. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
Let's go. Give me that overhand now.
Oh, rips the body shot there.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
That's good defense to get that guard up. Throwing that jab, no good.
Big double leg, double change.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now, because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight. Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Doing good. It's okay. Use your footwork.
Makhachev's in half guard now.
Full side control now.
Makhachev's able to transition back to side control now. Lands with the ground and pound. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
All
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Every time he lands, the cut gets worse. What a great job recognizing his easiest path to victory.
Fighters are inverted now on the ground. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Also, how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Oh, he passes to half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. Getting him out here.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side. Underhook, this is a great position for a top fighter. That was nice.
Makhachev's back in full mount. Ground and pound strike there now.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the...
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, he's out. All right, so the championship fight goes the distance as we get you some highlights here, and I do believe the champion will walk out the way he came in as the undisputed best in the world.
He is one of the most talented mixed martial artists we have ever seen in the UFC's octagon. He takes every challenge head on, and tonight he got pushed, but I think he did just enough to maintain his title.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 50-44, and 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Well, it is as hard a title to hold down as there is in the UFC, but mission accomplished for the champion here tonight.